Before I say a few things about benchmarking, I have a question for you. What should I do? Now, until you know more, that's a tough question to answer. You'd probably want to know details like my situation, my priorities, my goals. Even with a lower stakes version of that question, like which movie should I watch? You probably want to know a little more before you feel like you can give me good ideas. That's why I like to make sure people understand what benchmarking is, including what it's meant to do and how it can be really valuable. A good benchmarking report gives you useful data. It's designed to tell you how you compare to your peers in terms of current and recent activity and outcomes. And that data is valuable because it can help you spot opportunities that you might have missed or might not have acted on. And it helps you figure out what's realistic because you can see the difference between where you're at and what your peers have actually done. If you are at 15% profitability, for example, and your peers average 30, that might deserve some attention. But that's often when people start asking, what should I do? Even though benchmarking isn't meant to tell you what's right or wrong with your business, and it certainly can't tell you what to do. Imagine if you'd started making decisions based on just that one data point. You might start looking for expenses to cut to increase your profitability. And what's your biggest expense? Your people. A benchmarking report cannot know, for example, that you've been staffing up for growth. So a temporary dip to 15% profitability makes perfect sense. And not only are you not going to fire anyone, but those new people are actually critical to your growth plans. Beyond any particular metric, though, there is a lot more to the picture. What have your growth and profits looked like over the last few years? Are your other metrics improving? And more importantly, based on your goals for the company, what are the key metrics that you should be watching? Are they in a good place or at least heading in a good direction? Or do you need to change something? It's helpful to start with your goals so we can use your benchmarking report to look for opportunities that connect to your goals, decide on a focus area, and agree on the right next steps. There's no question, benchmarking can be one of the most valuable tools for getting on track and staying there. Along the way, just be sure to use the benchmarking data the way that it was intended, as a tool, and leave questions like, what should I do, for humans to answer. Fortunately, we have a lot of both, benchmarking data and humans. So please reach out to us anytime.